Hello and welcome to my channel, Zen with Jen Yoga. My name is Jennifer and I am going to guide you through today's sequence. This is my channel and I bring you yoga right from my living room, from my space where I practice at home. I've told you guys before, I have been through quite a bit of trauma and I just love that I can practice in my living room without the social pressures of being in a studio or being out in public. And when I do go out, I've practiced, all of these things right here. And it does give me just that much more confidence and self-control over what I'm doing. But today we're going to start in Rajasana or rock pose. So you just come to sit on top of your shins and your feet just go flat underneath of you. So this is an awesome stretch for opening up the ankles. If you would rather, you can start in Sukhasana where you cross at your shins. But we're gonna just start by centering as usual. Today's practice is about awakening your fierce power. And not through force, but rather through breath and through the power of choice. So know that you're in charge of yourself and your practice, and you can modify or skip anything at any point in time. You could always just go into a down dog and meet up the next time we're in down dog, but make it yours. And just take breaks, choose what's best for you. Today, our intention is I am fierce, I am grounded, I am safe. So sit up nice and tall, bring your head, heart, and pelvis in alignment. You can bring your hands to prayer position at your sternum. Breathe in, inhale in strength. Exhale out any tension or anything that is not serving you. I am fierce. I am grounded. I am safe. Get your inhales and your exhales to be the same length. Notice how you're feeling now in this moment without any judgment, no right or wrong, no better or worse. Notice how the floor feels beneath you, how you are supported by the ground, the earth beneath you. Listen to your inhales, listen to your exhales. You can slightly constrict your throat like you would when you're fogging up a mirror. And hear how it sounds like the ocean. Ujjayi breathing. I do invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze. You can soften by looking at the tip of your nose and letting your brow soften in your jaw. I am fierce through breath and through choice, not through force. We will seal in our intention. If you want to dedicate or set an intention on top of that, go for it. Otherwise, I am fierce, I am grounded, I am safe. We'll seal it in. Take the deepest breath you've taken all day. Part your lips to release anything that's not serving you, and we'll begin. Inhale in. Part your lips to exhale. Sigh it out of your mouth. Let it go. Empty your breath fully. Bring your hands to your thighs. Open up your eyes. And we will begin in tabletop position. So bring your hands under your shoulders. Bring your knees under your hips. Spread your fingers wide. Press into the finger pads. Press into the tops of your feet. Keep your arms strong, so spiral the elbow creases forward. And then breathe in, drop your belly and gaze forward. Stretch from your belly button to your throat. Open your heart to receive love. Open your throat to speak that love. Exhale, push the floor away from you. Curl tailbone down, stretch between the shoulder blades, drop your head. Breathe in for cow pose. Curl tailbone towards the ceiling, stretch from your throat to your belly button. Exhale, push the floor away from you. Stretch between your shoulder blades, curl tailbone down. Now you can start to take organic movements, maybe drawing a figure 8 when you're in each direction, using your unique breath rhythm to move you, using your entire inhales when you drop your belly, your entire exhales when you're pushing away. Do a couple more rounds. What feels good for you? I am fierce by breath and by choice. Now bring your big toes together. Bring your knees as wide as you would like. Bring your sits bones back onto your heels and come into child's pose. Walk your hands out in front of you, keeping your hands in line with your shoulders. Melt your head and heart down. I like to have my rib cage cradled by my thighs. Breathe deeply. You can use your palms pressing into the mat to help guide your sits bones back even further. But have a moment with yourself. I am fierce. I am grounded. I am safe. On your exhale, press into your palms to raise you back into tabletop position. And then move your hands. Actually, keep your hands where they're at. They should be far enough up from child's pose. And then tuck your toes under. Spread the fingers wide and press into the finger pads. And push the floor away as you peel your tailbone up, lifting your hips up. Push the floor away and create length in your spine while you keep a generous bend in the knees. And then when you have length created, start to pedal out your feet. Bending the left knee, straightening the right leg, reaching the heel towards the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Find a moment of stillness in down dog, and when you're ready, reach your heels towards the mat as you curl your tailbone up and push the floor away at the same time. Bring your navel in towards your spine and up. Breathe in, and then bring your feet together and up a little. Gaze between your palms and begin to walk your feet up to where you're looking in between your hands, coming into a forward fold. You can keep a micro bend in the knees or keep the knees soft. Let your head be heavy. Stay and breathe for a moment, rather. And then press into your feet to raise you up into mountain pose. Moving with your breath, let your head be the last thing to come up, inch by inch. And then stand tall in mountain. Hands will be by your sides. You can bring your feet hips distance or a little closer because we're going to take it into chair pose. So ground down through your feet. Align your head, heart, and pelvis. Stack one on top of the other. Press into your heels to align your tailbone. Reach through the crown of your head. Keep space between your ears and your shoulders. Breathe in to bend your knees and raise your hands up. And then bring your palms together, but don't squeeze your ears. So if you have to bring your hands a little forward of your face, but bring your palms together. Breathe in, and then exhale, sit back while you keep your chest lifted, while you bring your thighs and your trunk parallel to the floor. I'm going to bring my feet closer. Big toes to touch. Chair pose. Breathe in. We're going to be here for 3 breaths. Utkatasana. Utkata, if I'm saying that right, means fierce. Breathe in. Keep your navel in slightly and up. Bringing weight into your heels. And then exhale. Release back into mountain pose. Bend the knees to sweep your arms up. Reach up for upward salute. And then exhale, forward fold down. And then breathe in, come into a halfway lift. Lengthen your spine, bringing your fingers to your shins, your thighs or the floor. Lengthen your spine, bringing weight into the balls of your feet now. One line from head to tailbone, halfway lift. And then exhale, come back into fold. Bend your knees and spread your fingers wide. Plant your palms, and then you're going to step your right foot back and then step your left foot back into a plank position here. From plank pose, you can drop your knees down and then bend your elbows straight back to lower all the way down. Press into the tops of your feet, hook your tailbone down, bring your hands under your shoulders. Keep your glutes relaxed and use your back muscles to rise up into low cobra. So don't lift very far up. Keep this isolated more into your upper back. And then exhale, release down, press back into tabletop, and then back into downward facing dog. And then stay and breathe for a breath cycle. Push the floor away, curl tailbone up. And then bring your feet together and up a little. And again, walk to the top of the mat, meeting in a forward fold. Press into your feet. Slowly rise back up to mountain pose. Inch by inch by inch. Let your head be the last thing to go. We're going to come back into chair. So bring your feet either touching with your big toes or maybe slightly apart. Reach your arms up overhead. Bring your palms together. And then breathe in. Lift the chest. Exhale. Bring your thighs parallel. Sit back into chair pose. Keep your chest lifted. Keep your chest back of your knees. So bringing more weight now into the heels. Your navel is going to be slightly engaged and then bring it up. Breathe in. We're going to be here for one more breath. And then exhale. This time release right back into forward fold. And then come up for a halfway lift. Lengthen your spine out. Bring your hands to your thighs, shins, or the floor. And then exhale. Release back down again. Now step your left foot back. Step your right foot back. We're in plank pose. Think one line from head to tailbone here. You're engaged in your core. Shoulders are over your hands. Breathe in. And then exhale. Shift your shoulders forward of your hands. Come onto your toes. And then lower, bend your elbows straight down. We're going to lower all the way down, slow and with control to our belly. Breathe in. Come up for cobra. So hook your tailbone. Press into the tops of your feet. Keep your glutes relaxed. And then spiral the elbow creases forward to lift you into a cobra back bend. Exhale, release it all back down, press back up, and then back into downward facing dog. Stay in down dog and breathe for a minute. And then this time, if you want to try to hop, bring your feet together and up a little. You can take many steps, Or gaze between your thumbs like we've been doing, bend your knees, and then you'll hop at the end of your exhale. Do not take your eyes off of where you want to land, and then land softly with bent knees. So your choice, breathe in, prepare, exhale, make your way to the top. Release back down into forward fold. Now from forward fold, bring your feet together now. Everybody bring your feet together, your toes touching. And sit back. We're going to rise right up into chair pose. Reach your arms up. This time, if you want to bring your hands to prayer at your chest, you can. If you'd rather bring your hands back and airplane them, you can. Or you can reach them up like we were doing and bring your palms together. Breathe in. Bring your navel in and up. Exhale, release back into forward fold. Come up for a halfway lift. Lengthen your spine out here. Bring your hands to your thighs, your shins, or the floor. One line from head to tailbone. Bring weight into the balls of your feet. Exhale down. Bring your hands down. Now, shift weight into your left foot and press into your palms. Keep your fingers spread nice and wide and pressing into those finger pads. Pick up your right foot and step your right foot all the way back. Come onto your fingertips. Lengthen your torso. Keep your knee over your ankle, your left knee over your ankle, and your left thigh parallel. And use that to rise you up into a high lunge. From high lunge, really reach through your fingertips, keeping your head, heart, and pelvis stacked. Breathe in and then exhale. Spin your right foot down and come into a warrior two. So your front leg is at a 90-degree angle and your back leg is 45. So your heel lines up with the arch of your right foot. So lift your chest up, reach your pinkies away from one another and back. Stack your head, heart, and pelvis. Make any adjustments, widen your stance, get comfortable in your warrior. Maybe gaze past your left fingertips. Breathe in and tip back. Relax your right arm, moving just your hands. Lengthen your entire left side. And then exhale, come into extended side angle. I'm going to bring my forearm to my thigh, but if you'd rather bring it outside of your foot or inside of your foot, you can. Bring your right hand to your hip. Keep your fingers spread wide on your left hand. Spiral the rib cage under, so your left ribs are going under. And then maybe reach your right hand up, create a diagonal line from the edge of your right foot all the way out through your right fingertips as you are turning your rib cage. Maybe gaze at your fingertips. Breathe in and then breathe out. Look down at your foot. Bring your hands back down to frame your left foot and then step back into downward facing dog. Now from here, come on to the balls of your feet. Roll your shoulders past your hands. We're going to take a vinyasa. Exhale, you can chaturanga or lower all the way down. Breathe in for cobra or upward facing dog. And then exhale, come back into downward facing dog. From down dog, stay for a breath in and out. And then you can either take many steps or you can hop like we did. Do not take your gaze off of where you want to go. Prepare, breathe in, exhale, make your way there. And again, come into forward fold. Let your head be heavy here. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring your feet together, your big toes to touch. Breathe in and lean back into chair pose. Sit back into chair. Bring your hands to where's comfortable for you. Try to find an edge and work towards something. Growth happens when we're out of our comfort zones. So lift your hands, keep your chest lifted, bring weight into the heels, keep your thighs parallel, and then exhale, come into forward fold, let the head go. Breathe in, come up for halfway lift, bring your hands to where is comfortable for you. Lengthen out your spine, bring weight into your heels, one line from head to tailbone. Exhale down, release back into forward fold. Now, plant your palms, spread your fingers wide, shift weight now into your right foot. Pick up your left foot and then step it all the way back. Come onto your fingertips and lengthen your torso. Keep your right knee over your right ankle and your right thigh parallel. And lift up into a high lunge. So coming out of the hips, reaching up tall, keeping your head, heart, and pelvis in alignment. So don't let your rib cage splay out or anything. So do your best to have that happen. Keep your shoulders relaxed and away from your ears. Breathe in and then exhale. Spiral the left foot out now into warrior two. Reach up with your chest and then bend into the right leg. Now your right knee is tracking towards your pinky toe, pressing into the outer edge of your left foot. Your pinkies are reaching back and away from one another. Head, heart, and pelvis is stacked. Maybe gaze over your right fingertips. I am strong. I am fierce. I am grounded. I am safe. Breathe in and tip back. Relax your left arm. Reach that right arm up. Do not move your legs at all. You're stretching from your right hip all the way out through the right fingertips. And then exhale, come into extended side angle. Bring your right hand to your thigh or your right forearm to your thigh. Left hand to your hip. You can also bring your hand to the outside of your right foot or the inside of your right foot. But if you're on your thigh, keep your fingers spread wide. Spiral the right ribs up towards the ceiling now. And then press into the left foot. Maybe reach your left arm up and along your ear, creating a diagonal line along your entire left side now. Maybe you take your gaze to your left fingertips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look down at your right foot. Bring your hands down to frame your right foot. Pivot on that back foot to come back into low lunge. Press into your palms to step your right foot all the way back in a downward facing dog. Stay in down dog and breathe, or roll onto the balls of your feet and roll your shoulders past your hands into plank pose. And then exhale, bring your shoulders past your fingertips, lower halfway or all the way down. Breathe in for upward facing dog or a cobra pose, and then exhale back into downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring your feet together. Breathe in to prepare. You can either walk or hop to the top. Exhale, make your way there. And from here, my friends, we've been doing it pretty much throughout the entire class, but we've been working on chair pose today. So from your forward fold, you can bring your feet together or separated, whatever's going to be better for you. We are fierce through breath and through choice. But we're going to be here for about 5 to 6 breaths, and we'll have a couple of options. So bring your feet where it's comfortable for you. I'm going to bring my feet together. Breathe in to bring your arms up overhead. So straighten your legs. We're going to be in like a Utkatasana where we bring our arms up overhead. Bring the palms together. Breathe in to lift the chest and engage the navel. So it's going to come in slightly and then up. And then exhale, lower the trunk till about parallel and the thighs till they're about parallel. Shift weight into the heels. Stay and breathe. Your hands can be at your sternum, Anjali Mudra in prayer position at your heart. Or if you want to try to lift your toes, maybe you can airplane the arms back or keep them in prayer and come up onto your toes. Or just keep down and keep lifting. Couple more breaths. I am fierce. I am grounded. Maybe lift your toes again. I am safe. Bring your heels back down. Lift it up. One more breath in. Exhale, straighten your legs. Release, sweet release. Let go. Let your head go. You can widen your feet now. Come into a ragdoll forward fold. Grasp opposite elbows. Push those thigh bones back. Sway a little side to side. Maybe shake the head yes and no. Switch the clasp of the elbows. And the same thing. Sway side to side. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. And then bring your hands to your hips. Breathe in. Exhale. Use that to lift you all the way back up. And from here, come into mountain pose. Press through your heels. Stand up nice and tall. Notice how you feel now. And then breathe in. Sweep your arms out and up. Reach up for Utkatasana. Exhale, fold down over your legs to Utkatasana. Reach up for halfway lift. Lengthen out your spine here. Bring weight into the balls of your feet. Exhale, come down. This time, bring your feet wide. Come into Malas or Yogi Squat. Lift your chest. Use your elbows to help guide your knees open, but keep your chest lifted. And then come back to seated. Cross your ankles, roll over them, and come into child's pose. Bring your big toes together to touch. Bring your sits bones to your heels and lengthen out of your spine. Melt your head and heart down. Notice how you feel now. Feel cradled by your thighs. Having a little love cave here, where we can feel safe, grounded, and fierce. Fierce in breath and choice. Now press into your hands. Use that to help lift you back up. And then come onto your forearms and just come into Sphinx pose here. So bring your forearms flat, roll into Sphinx. Keep your palms open and flat. And then you can pick up your legs and lengthen them out. So your heart and your legs are reaching away from one another in this pose. Your head remains parallel with the wall. Your gaze remains. Your glutes stay relaxed and you stay pressing into the tops of your feet and hooking your tailbone down. In Sphinx pose. Nice. Now you can lower your chest down on an exhale and bring your hands by your sides. Press into your palms to rise you back up into tabletop. And we're going to come into a seated twist. So bring your right heel by your left glute. Take your left foot and cross it over your right thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Reach your arms up. And then exhale to turn and hook your left elbow or your right elbow outside of your left thigh. Bring your left hand behind you. Roll the arm bone back. And then sit up tall on an inhale. Exhale, twist coming from center. Let your head be the last thing to twist. We're going to do this for 3 inhales. So that was 1. Breathe in to sit up tall. Exhale, turn coming from center. Breathe in, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. Maybe gaze over your left shoulder. Breathe in. And then to release, keep it low. and unravel. Nice. Now we do the other side. So bring the left foot now in towards the right glute. Take the right foot and cross it over the left thigh, bringing the sole of the foot flat to the mat. Breathe in, reach up, sit up tall, and then exhale, hook your left elbow outside of your right thigh. Roll your upper arm back on the left arm, bring the hand behind the low back, sit up tall on an inhale. Exhale, twist coming from center. Breathe in and sit up. Exhale, turn coming from center. You can bend your elbow behind you too to help you turn. Breathe in, sit tall. Exhale, turn, maybe gaze over your right shoulder. Breathe in and then exhale, keep it low to unwind. And we will close it out, my friends. So come to sitting down, hold on to the backs of your legs and use that to help you lower down with control to your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side. Bring your arms to a T now, keeping your hands in line with your shoulders. Bump your hips to the left. Allow the knees to fall to the right. Let the hips stack on top of one another. Keep your shoulder blades flat. Maybe gaze to the left for supine twist. Maybe bring your right hand to your left thigh. We're here for 3 breaths. Next time you exhale, bring your navel in towards your spine and your right arm out to a T again. Use that navel in to bring your knees up. Reset. Get yourself set up again. Bring your arms out to a T, hands in line with their shoulders. Bump your hips to the right now and let your knees fall to the left, letting your hips stack one on top of the other. Maybe you gaze over to the right. Maybe you take your left hand to the right thigh, gently. And here for a few breaths. On your next exhale, when your navel comes towards your spine, bring your left arm to a T and use that to help lift your legs back up. Hug your knees into your chest. Maybe lift head and shoulders off the mat, bringing your nose towards your knees. And then release back down. Option to take a happy baby. So grab onto the big toes with your 2 peace fingers and thumb, and then lift your heels up towards the ceiling. Try to bring your knees towards your armpits. Keep your shoulder blades and your hips, the back of the hips, flush to the mat. Maybe rock a little side to side. I am fierce. I am grounded. I am safe. One more breath in, and then exhale. Bring your feet back in and the soles back to the floor. And then lengthen out long. We're going to do a savasana. Maybe stretch your arms overhead, take up space. Roll the upper arm bones in so you can open your chest to receive love from the universe. Let your feet fall naturally. And take a few breaths like you can breathe in through the crown of your head and all the way out through the soles of your feet. Breathing through your entire body. From the head to the neck area, to your shoulders, down through your right arm and fingers, down through your left arm and fingers, all through your neck and chest, front and back of the chest, front and back of the abdomen and torso, low back. Breathing into the pelvis, into your right glute and all the way down your right leg and out of your right foot. Into the left glute, left pelvis, thigh, down through the left leg and out through the left foot. Breathing through our entire body, enriching our entire well-being, and letting our entire practice integrate into our body and mind, spirit. Allow yourself to just be, to do nothing for a moment. Go ahead and take a deeper inhale. Open your lips to exhale. Wiggle the toes a little, wiggle the fingers. Begin to come back, ready to fiercely take on the rest of your day. Stretch your arms up overhead. And when you're ready, roll onto your side. Allow your arm to be a rest for your head for a breath cycle. Come into a fetal position. You can choose to close here or use your other hand and begin to press into it, lifting you back up. Coming to a seated position. Cross at your shins, sit up nice and tall in Utkatasana, easy seat. And remember how you felt at the beginning. Notice how you feel now. And know that things change. Nothing is forever. If you're going through a tough time, nothing lasts forever, and we're never alone. And remember, our intention today is I am fierce. I am grounded. I am safe. I'll invite you to bring your hands to heart center and close your eyes. We can close by taking the deepest breath you've taken all day and parting your lips to exhale, releasing, or we can do the vibrational sound of Om together. This is a very healing sound, and I would advise not to skip out on it. Try it out. We're at home. No pressures, no judgments. And allow the Om to come from your abdomen all the way out through the crown of your head, reaching the stars. Together we'll breathe in. Bow chin to chest. Bring your hands to your thighs. Use that to help lift your head. Open your beautiful eyes. Thank yourself for showing up for yourself. I thank you so much for tuning in and joining me on my healing journey, and hopefully I'm helping you to transform your life. My mission is to help you find your Zen and live as authentically as you can by showing you, real life yoga. This is what it is sometimes. Sometimes we are in our homes, in our living rooms, in our small spaces. For what one reason or another, we can't get outside into fancy locations, or we can't afford maybe to have the membership at the yoga studio. And that's not necessary. You really can have an amazing practice right in your living room. And I am proof of that. So join me anytime. Subscribe to my channel. That would be such a huge help. Like my video, leave me a comment. Let me know how this went for you today. Otherwise, there's information in my channel description if you go to view the channel in the description on how you can help support me. I'll see you next time. I thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Remember, you are fierce, you are grounded, and you are, oh my gosh, safe, my friends. So sorry. I just drew a brain blank there for a moment. But you are grounded, you are fierce, you are safe, my friends. It is all good. Have a great day.